Hi, welcome to Pleasure Sports. Today we're going to take a look at the new Billabong Revolution Series wetsuit. This comes in a 3-2, which is 3 millimeter in the chest and the back, and 2 millimeter in the arm. It also comes in a 4-3, 4 in the core, 3 in the arms. They're both identical in construction. The difference is the thickness of the material, the neoprene. Revolution gets its name from being one of the greenest wetsuits on the market, meaning we're seeing a lot of high stretch recycled materials. So you'll see a recycled external laminate on this suit and a recycled internal laminate. The other thing that's revolutionary about the Revolution is its cut patterns and design. So you'll notice here that there's not a shark skin panel on this. What we have here is a giant straight piece of neoprene. And what that allows you to do in the suit is stretch really optimally. So this is a high performance wetsuit as far as stretch goes and warmth. What we'll notice here, large panels of neoprene, less seams in the suit means more stretch. Take a look at the front of the suit. This is a chest entry. You zip away to open. You'll see here a little key stash loop. You'll want to put your key here that's not electronic. Inside this suit, you'll see a lot of spot taping, elastic taping along the seams, and that's to help prevent brashing. It is also to provide an extra layer of durability on the seam so that it stays watertight. These are glued and blind stitch seams. First glued together, then a blind stitch was put on, and blind stitches don't go through both pieces of neoprene. So you see a nice little clean line there with no stitching, but yet you see stitching here. The precision of the needle is only going through half the pieces of neoprene, and that's to prevent pinholes and water leaking into the suit. On the inside here, you'll see a hollow fiber material, this purple material. It's on the chest, on the inside chest. It's also on the back. That laminate is also recycled, and it's designed to drive the heat back to you. So it's going to bounce the heat back to you, so it's heat retaining. This also wicks away water. Let's take a look at how you get into this suit. You flip the collar back, and the suit's actually cut so that there's a big X opening here. The best way to get into the suit is to reach into the armpits, both sides, and just flip the suit inside out. And now you've bypassed the neck, and now you have the chest wide opening, which is the widest portion of the suit. And the suit's really stretchy. So now it's like a pair of pants with a really high waist. You go ahead and pull it up onto your waist, and then you put one arm in at a time. And while we're here in the opening, I want you to take a look at that hollow fiber material we were talking about, and that taping of the super stretch taping to reinforce the suit so that you don't have rashing and so that you have a watertight suit. Let's go to the outside again of the suit. Once you get your arms in the suit, you go ahead at the last minute and you pull the collar over, and you're in your suit. And you go ahead and set your zipper. And then you have the ability to adjust the seal on the left shoulder here. This has a cinch, because this is one way water can enter the suit. This cinch allows you to tighten really easily by pulling on it, and that way you have a nice sealed seam seal on the shoulder. If water penetrates through here or through the neck portion of the suit, you have 3 pinholes here. They're designed to drain the water out. The other thing I want to point your attention to this revolutionary suit is the seamless paddle zones under the arms and in the shoulders. And I love this here, it's got a little hit of gray on the left cuff. It's charcoal gray. Let's take a look at the back of the suit. When you don't have a zipper on the spine of the suit, you get more stretch out of the material. So there's no ribbing from the zipper limiting your spine, so you get a lot of flexibility in the suit. That's what makes it high performance. The other thing here, there's no seams along the lower lumbar, and that lets you stretch out naturally in the suit. In the groin area, we have another cut pattern that goes, and this is also great because it's separate and it allows, again, more natural stretching. So if you're going to sit on a surfboard or a jet ski or something like that, you can actually do that with ease. On the back of the legs of that Revolution, you'll see this sort of embossed padding inside the neoprene. This is to allow your legs to bend naturally when you're behind the knee. In the heel, you'll notice here that we have spot taping, and we also have open neoprene. So this is really easy to come out so that your foot can go through and get out when you want to take your suit off. You have the same thing at the wrist seals. The difference here at the wrist is they've actually sealed the neoprene off so it doesn't absorb water. And you'll see it's a sealed seam around the wrist itself. So it tapers. This again prevents flushing, also allows you to go in and out of the suit. And notice that spot taping there to again prevent rashing. So you've got lots of details in the Revolution this season. It's brand new. We've got a nice little divot in the collar here. This is so it doesn't feel like it's choking, so this sits a little lower on the neck, which is nice. And it's really, really gummy. So wonderful suit, great neoprene. Love the forward thinking of the bringing these laminates in that help save our ecological system and put more green products into the market. So good job to Billabong and to the Revolution this year. If I missed any details, we can learn more about it on pleasuresports.com.